Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. A lot has been said about the sit-at-home order, otherwise known as Ghost Monday, and a lot have also been said about the suspension of the Ghost Monday. A lot of persons have spoken. The government of the day have spoken. The Southeastern government of the day have spoken. The Simon Ekpa has spoken. Every well-meaning supporter of Biafra have spoken. But right now, the media and publicity secretary himself, Emma Powerful, have decided to straighten up the whole issue. And in fact, he's very stern about his press release and is calling out the Biafrans themselves, the supporters themselves, over a lot of issues. For a while now, there has been, ups and downs, misinformation and information, so many things coming up in different quarters. Don't forget when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was stirring the affairs of the Biafran struggle. It has always been one line of information, one line of dissemination. But right now, everybody seems to be claiming that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actually ordered. Now, Emma Powerful is said to set this record straight before going to the news proper. Or like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Well, we won't tolerate, according to Emma Powerful, I'm quoting him now, that's IPOB. He said, we won't tolerate any insult on our leadership for adjusting Ghost Monday, otherwise known as sit at home. IPOB says, we, the global family of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, honor the supreme command and leadership of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have noted with utter dismay the barrage of insults rained on our leadership over the adjustment of the earlier announced Monday's weekly sit at home in solidarity with our illegally and unjustly detained leader. We want to make it clear to all that the adjustment by the Directorate of State, that's D.O.S, was in fact as a result of a direct order from the highest authority in IPOB hierarchy and does not in any way suggest compromise or betrayal of the struggle as being insinuated by some uninformed fellows and agent provocateur. Those trying to misconstrue the action of D.O.S, that's Director of State, or twist it for ulterior motives may have lost focus of the ultimate objective of the struggle. The derogatory attacks on D.O.S over this strategic decision are not only embarrassing but very unfortunate. How can anyone in his or her widest imagination contemplate that the D.O.S, that's Directorate of State, can take any action that will or be induced by anybody to sabotage the Biafran struggle? This great IPOB worldwide family has an undisputable leader in the person of Onyendo, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and his order is final. The Directorate of State cannot in good conscience willfully disobey our leader's order and at the same time expect Biafrans to obey instructions emanating from the D.O.S. The D.O.S does not mind being insulted by Biafrans, but one thing that needs to be made clear to IPOB family members worldwide, friends and distractors alike, is that the Directorate of State of the indigenous people of Biafra cannot, by a stretch of imagination, be compelled or bamboozled into disregarding or disobeying a direct order from our leader. Those outside the leadership can never know more than the leaders. What is expected of every IPOB family member and Biafrans at this point is loyalty and consistency. The D.O.S knows what is at stake, understands the terrain, and can never betray the trust reposed on it by the leader of this great movement and by Biafrans. The adjustment of the sit at home is sacrosanct because the order of Onyendo must be implemented fully. Biafrans and residents of Biafra land are therefore free to go about their legitimate businesses every Monday without fear, intimidation or molestation by anybody. Biafrans have exhibited time and again their love for the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, and the 16th of August 2021 clearly manifested their readiness to make great sacrifice for the well-being of Onyendo as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for our freedom, but we must not ignore the admonitions from our leader that discipline has been, is, and must remain the key to our victory. IPOB is a well-grounded and respected movement, and we must bear that in mind in our utterances in the public space. The highest authority of our leadership is not unaware of whatever decision being taken in the interest of the struggle. Your comrade, Ima Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. A lot of persons are talking, a lot of persons are also reacting. I'm going to take cross-section of some of their reactions. I can assure you, people are beginning to open up their hearts to so many things. I'll take this. This one here is saying, Simeon Ekpa's fans should answer these questions. Now, everybody's beginning to call out Simeon Ekpa. A lot of insinuations are actually going on out there. And Simeon Ekpa is also trying to, explain a lot of things out, over the issue. This one here is saying, Simeon Ekpa should answer these questions. Simeon Ekpa's fans should answer this question. He said, 1. Why did he refuse to join IPOB in Finland? 2. He was told to be broadcasting in Radio Biafra by our leader. IPOB did not fault it until he willingly refused to sign the code of conduct of Radio Biafra. 3. So why is he hell-bent on disobeying the movement that was built in obedience and respect? 4. Why is he avoiding due process? Think well before you start attacking me. A lot of, but just a quick one though. I think Simeon Ekpa had actually, corrected that impression of sit-at-home order suspension. He said that based on what he has heard and all that, I think it's aligning. But as it is right now, divided house generally is not, for struggle that have gone this far. Any divided house now will just wash down the drain whatever it is they have actually achieved together. This one here is saying the same D.O.S said it at the beginning that no going on sit at home every Monday until our leader is released, but not long he stopped it without much explanation. So don't blame anybody on their reasoning. As long as Biafra has not been announced, everybody still remain a suspect. So D.O.S should not be left behind. If Uchemefo can disappoint Kano, we should not trust anybody in IPOB. More prayers is all we need now that the enemy is in confusion. Okay, all right, you guys have heard what a lot of persons are saying. That's what going to wrap it up. Quite a lot of insinuations are going on here. Let's meet in the comment section, please. What you take. Have a